Hi, everybody. It's Jerry Saltz, senior art critic for New York Magazine, back with you because I really wanted to come back to do another session. This one is called Five Things I've Learned About Where Art and the Art World Is Right Now. And all I can tell you is keep your heads down and your helmets on because the art world and art has changed more in the 21st century than it did probably in 500 years before that, back to the Renaissance. On the one hand, we saw art, the conditions of art completely changed from the contested election of 2000 all the way to the other contested election. Between then, the Bush-Cheney war machines, the arc of justice starting to turn towards justice with the first Black president, the re-onset of the long American night, and then through the pandemics after that. None of the art made in this period was made under anything like normal conditions. All of you have PTSD, as do I. That's the deep content of everything we're seeing. The backdrop of that, which you may not know if you're not a pointy-headed art critic in New York City like me, is that the ideology of modernism collapsed in the same period. We How did we think art was linear? Art history would proceed one maleism killing another maleism after another maleism? I don't know, but that's what we thought. That's gone. After that, the next part I want to teach you is that the answer to every question was mega, make everything bigger. During this period, more money rushed into this new art world where artists were coming now from more places, saying more things from in many different ways at the same time because of this money. Museums expanded, got very big and shiny, and sometimes useless and annoying, forgetting to build enough space for their permanent collections. We'll cover that. That happened at my own beloved Museum of Modern Art. At the same time, galleries expanded. Larry Gagosian, like the Death Star of mega galleries, and I've never missed a show there, has locations in 22 cities. A fishy Da Vinci was sold for $400 million. And now we know it was probably fake. All of this changed the conditions of art. At the same time, that changed how art faced. Your third point will be art was facing outward, becoming very public, facing its audience, attempting to address it, to make public or social statements. This caused a strange ripple effect in criticism that basically inverted itself and started liking everything the way everybody loves every TV show, every movie, everything. That happened in my world too. For the fourth point, we'll cover the three pandemics. That is the return of the long American night and the re-emergence of populism in our country and what that did. Then COVID-19, where we all reverted to the conditions of the cave, living in close quarters, making art and things out of what was close at hand. And then finally, even as the angel of death walked among us, when George Floyd was murdered by the Minneapolis police, all of you, everybody, rushed back out on the streets again, and that was it. That caused the fifth and final point, the beginning of the end of art world apartheid. That is where you are. That is where I am, where we all talked the talk. We have now been forced to walk the walk. And that has been the most extraordinary change of all, possibly, art history in the art world. We're going to cover all of that, its repercussions, the super highs, the super lows, how the cynicism filter started descending over everything because of money, and how you and I can lift that and see art again once more for what it really, really is. The greatest operating system our species has ever devised to examine consciousness, the seen, and the unseen worlds. I really hope you'll join me because, like you, I've been sitting at home alone watching this, and it would be really, really great to touch antenna together and go back and forth on it. I need you. I hope you need me. And please, please join me in this amazing series that I've gotten to be a part of. See you there.